friends. I feel like I should come on here and be like, hi, my name is Courtney, and I should be leaving to head to a mahjong lunch right now. And instead I'm finishing getting ready. Working so hard on my time management, really am. I've already got my snacks, so that's out of the way. But I'm gonna show you an easy way to get cute waves. I also just filmed a makeup tutorial. That's my problem. I'm like, okay, I need to do this, this, and this, and I try and get it all in. Anybody else feel like just always trying to do all the things? My hair is kind of naturally wavy, and then I have extensions in, and they are a little wavy. I went on a beach walk this morning with friends, which is my favorite part of my life. Well, obviously I love my kids and everything, but I thoroughly love getting up and walking and moving my body early in the morning. So this is kind of sweaty leftover hair, and I'm using the Tridente from Lunge. This is the quickest and easiest way I can get waves, and they look really cute. And if your hair is already kind of like this, I'm going to show you why this tool is probably going to be one of your very favorites ever. Because the way I'm doing it right now, I'm not separating my hair into sections. Almost burnt a hole through my water bottle. Say hey when you're hopping on. So I started getting into a game called mahjong a few months ago, and the girls in our area, they try and plan a mahjong luncheon like once every 2 months. So it is mahjong day, and it's actually the last one until fall, unless I throw one myself. So that's what I'm getting ready for. But I just looked like sweaty beach sweat hair. Gross. And this is going to take that look from like bleh to amazing. Okay, if you're watching the live, drop a 1. If you're watching the replay, drop a 2. Hi, Angie. Hi, Patty. How are you today? I couldn't see comments there for a minute. Has anyone ever played mahjong? There's even a way we could play online, and I thought that would be so fun. We could do like a day where it's like, hey, I'm getting on, it's called I Love Maj. And I was like, we could do that together, and we could actually play, kind of like Words with Friends, but for mahjong. Does anyone have this tool, the Tridente? It really takes your messy, crazy hair, and by adding a few of these big crimps into it, your hair just looks so cute. Just going down. Lunge has their big sale going on right now, so I put the link in the description of this video. So if you're needing anything, you can totally check it out. If you need hair care or products, anything. But this is kind of like a mom hack, especially if your hair is like mid-length or longer. I personally don't love this tool on short hair because it's hard to like get close to your face and not burn yourself. So my recommendation is if you have mid-length or longer, this tool is good for you. I do all of my, or most of it, sections like this, and then I'm gonna take my front piece and curl backwards with a wand. You could use a curling iron, whatever. You could use this too. I just like sometimes my front framing piece looks a little wonky, so I just tend to curl it, going towards the back of my head. Has anyone moved to their body today or has plans to? I'm gonna do this end piece just a little more. The smaller the section, the shorter amount of time you have to hold it. The longer you hold it, the more defined your waves will be. But if you can see how quickly you can do this, you're like, give a heart. If you also are like, whoa, that's fast. That's how I feel about it every time I use this tool. I'm like, why do I not bust this out more often? Because it's kind of like curling your hair for dummies. Okay, I have a non-skill victory today. I introduced like peptides into my diet a couple months ago, and I haven't noticed my scale changing dramatically, like more than my first 10 pounds, but I'm noticing things happening. Today I'm wearing a pair of pants that I have not been able to button. And not only can I button them, but even sitting down, I'm like, oh, I'm not like squeezed in, which is really exciting. Has anyone else tried plant-based peptides? I'm like, I think I'm feeling like the inflammation in my face. Even Natalie the other day, she was like, I can tell your face is just getting like less full. She's like, I can always tell in your face. And I was like, that's exciting. Ooh, a step class at 4:45. Melissa. Missy already worked out today. Anybody gotten any water in? Drank your TrimFit, greens. I had a chicken beef stick and some sweet potato things that I got from Costco. And that's all I've had so far, but it's at least something. Okay, so again, I'm not gonna do, well, I'll go ahead and do these front pieces. I'll show you. So grab a wand, or this is like a little pirouette. You can grab anything that curls. Doesn't have to be. Could be a curling iron, just any sort of wand. And this front piece, I just kind of go towards the back of my head. So when I first got this hair tool, it's hard to do this on camera. There we go. The waver tool, I was just like a little intimidated by it because of its size, but it is so easy, and it makes it to where, why is this not looking the way I want? I'm gonna just hold it longer. There we go. For she's a jolly good fellow, for she's a jolly good fellow. There we go. This side looks better, and I don't know why. What am I doing wrong? Just gonna be patient. Okay, so the ones I'm taking, they're plant-based peptides. It's from a company called Make. They're called like Lean. I don't have like this one hasn't been opened, but this is my opened one. But they're just like a GLP-1 supportive, like alternative. There we go, perfect. Turning this off now because I don't need this really for anything else. Just didn't hold it long enough. And helps stabilize blood sugar. It helps burn visceral fat, which is like the fat around your organs, and focuses on like helping with muscle gain. So what's that noise? It's the dog. But yes, so I'll show you my pants too. That's just exciting when pants, and I was so sad when I couldn't wear these pants because I was like, I love them. I got them from H&M. They weren't expensive. I think they're like $27. But I love the way they fit on, and when I gained weight, I took these with me to that Vegas trip right after Europe, and like I could not get them, not only could I not get them buttoned, but like I could not get them buttoned. And so I was like, so sad. And so it's just exciting when you start having, so this year I am focusing a lot more on non-scale victories and not weighing myself often, because I tend to get discouraged if I notice like the scale hasn't moved the way I thought it was going to, or different things. So I'm just focusing on good movement, putting good healthy things in my body, and staying consistent with my supplements, and noticing like my body change. Okay, share this video. Hey, hey, hey. Be nice. Ivory, there's a dog outside. Sorry. I'll let you see it. I have a babysitter today, and Lexi's home, but I'll let you see. There's, Ivory's freaking out because there's Veda and Lexi and B, and they are with another dog, a little neighborhood dog, and Ivory does not like it. Anybody else's dog's territorial? She's like at the window right here. She's like, "Arr." But I think dogs are amazing. She sensed that or heard it from over here. Hey, be nice. Look, it's friendly. Be kind. But she like sensed it from laying in the floor. Come on. Dogs are amazing. Okay. Live but late. Paige, glad you're here. Okay, more information. So I put, you're gonna get burnt. Go lay down. I put more information. If you drop for me below, I can send it to you. The Make brand, they are the ones that have the Calm, which is a cortisol reducer, and then they have that product called Lean. And so, highly recommend if you've been looking for something to help with like fat loss, or that you're not losing muscle. I recommend that. I'm gonna hold it a little longer. Okay, I'm gonna put some marula oil in here. Notice if you have anything that you're like, I need one more. Okay, so if any of you were on my Vegas live where you like saw me being sad that my favorite jeans just won't even button, and I was like discouraged and in a sad mood, today's a lucky day for us. Okay, let me grab. I'll show you. Are these not so cute? And see what happened, they used to be longer. They like shrunk. I shrunk them. And then like they just would not fit, but they still are kind of short. But look at that. They're not like, I mean, I don't have a six-pack or anything, but I can button these pants and they're like not, they look great. Really exciting. Exciting stuff. Okay, so this shirt, I'll show it to you. I absolutely love that we live somewhere tropical. You can wear like little things like this. I think it's so cute. Okay. Do you like it flipped over? Is that like too extra? This is, if you don't have this, you're like missing out in life because it really is so good. It's called the Tridente, and it is that triple barrel waver, and it just gives you the most beautiful waves very quickly. A little bit of marula oil gives you texture and shine without frizz. Do I like the side part better or the middle part? Yes, that's how this one is. Natural supplement that activates your own body's production of GLP-1. Yes, that's exactly. Okay, I am making TrimFit and greens, and then pop in one of those before I go because it just helps with appetite control. We are in this together. I did already turn this off, so I might have to hold it for a second longer. I think I'm doing side part today. Living on the edge. TrimFit, greens, I gotta get going. I'm gonna be late. Go check on your child. Katie's out there and she's just like so protective. Okay. Put deodorant on. Check. Brushed my teeth. Check. Did all the things. Okay. All right, I forgot to ask for shares on this video. TrimFit and Greens. Anytime you're gonna be somewhere where, like, I know they're gonna have good treats and like cookies and snacks, and it's not that I won't eat any. This is just gonna help fill me up and like also just help me not have cravings. So that's why I take TrimFit and Green. I take the greens just for health benefits, but the TrimFit daily, and then those peptides. I can't believe you caught me live either. Hi, Christine. I saw, yes.
Yeah, the little dog followed us.
You want to come say hi?
Well, I don't remember.
You're fine.
Okay. So, there's this little dog, and the little dog followed us all the way to our garage. And like when I get out of our garage, and I think the dog has always been like spoke to in Spanish, and so B was just having to like say like dog, dog.
In Spanish?
Yeah. She was like trying to get it away, and then it finally just walked away. But it was a boy, so I think it smelled that like ivory.
Maybe Ivory was growling at it. She was laying down and she was like, "Arr." I was like, what is her problem? And then I looked out and you guys were petting, and she ran over and started like,
Yeah, and then once we walked in here, she came over to us, and she's like,
yeah, she like sniffing me like crazy. She's like, hey, who?
yeah, she's like, she smelled us and everything.
Okay.
But
Who you on FaceTime with?
Maya.
Oh, hi, honey. Just love FaceTime with minis. Okay, so, anyways, all right, I'm gonna hop off here, and grab I'm taking cookies. I'm taking macarons. They're like the easiest. I'm gonna try both ways. The heart. I'm trying to figure out what I like the best. So now that we've done this, I think they're such an easy grab at Costco and take with you on a little luncheon. Just grab a Costco cookie. Okay, this is lavender blue. If you go to CourtneySwan.com, I think this isn't ordering, but both of these are lavender blue. Lavender blue. Most majorities lavender blue. Lola made this. This is grateful. Okay, friends. I love you guys. I hope you have the best day. Wish me luck. I don't normally like have much luck at winning at mahjong, but I feel like I've been practicing and hopefully I'm getting better. So I don't know if I should do side. People are now saying side. Side part for the win. Do you ever just have times where you do something and you're like, okay, am I too extra? But the side part feels like really extra to me. I'm sure I'll flip it and flop it. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, I gotta go. It doesn't matter. I have to figure it. I'll figure it out. Even I'm like, it's just so. If you've not used this launch, Tridente. They have payment plans too, so you can get it on sale and use the payment plans. But it is the quickest way to wave or curl a lot of hair really quickly. So. Big fan. Okay, love you guys. I'm gonna go to the side part since everybody says side part. There we go. There we have it. Thank you, Suzanne, Robin, and Christy, Brenda, Sarah, all the people recommending the side part. I am going to confidently rock this today. So, all right, love you guys. Bye. Oh, somebody said, go for wins. Nobody ever goes for the wins. Oh, thanks, June. Okay, I'm gonna try that today. So, all right.